Hey, everybody that knows me knows how much I love my hot tub, but I've just been having some big problems with it from the motor. I've changed that out a couple of different times and put different ones in, and then the heater went out a few times. I replaced that. The circuit board was having some issues, and last summer, while Gwen and I were in there, it caught on fire, and you can see the black stuff in there. That was a fire. So I've just been having problems, and I just decided I'm not gonna keep replacing things anymore. So I ended up calling someone to haul it away. They came out, cut it in half, and just kind of hauled it away. And it was kind of sad as I watched them drive away with it. But yeah. So of course I couldn't have anything. So Susan and I, we looked at that wonderful space and thought, you know what? It's time for a sauna. So we purchased the sauna, the kit that we'd have to put together, and we went to work on it, putting it together. Ended up getting a barrel sauna, so that's one of the round ones. And it came in like 4 boxes, 3 boxes. And we started putting it together. And it was an interesting adventure, but we started, you got to start with laying the foundation for it, which are those 3 things across, and then you start putting the sides on it. And you just kind of nail it together, and it was coming along quite nicely. And once we got the bottom part in, then it was time to put on the front and back. So that you can see there, we're putting the back on first. Had to put that together, and then you slide it up there and attach it, and then we went to work on the front side. Um, as you can see, I got the front side facing toward the house in the back, so we'd have a little privacy. So there's the front part going in, and then you start. You can see the front there. It's got the door on there. It's tempered glass, so you just can't see directly in. But there you see the front, the back, and then you go to work on adding the rest of the sides to it on the round. And it wasn't hard to do. It's just it took some time. I think we spent mm, 2 to 3 hours, definitely less than 3 hours. But putting it together, as you can see, we're getting the top on, and there it is. It's complete. And then you can see the front part there. And then next was to start working on the inside. So we got to put the benches in. So we went to work to put the benches in, one on the right and the other on the left. And it was kind of fun to see it, slowly come together. So they got 2 benches there, and then the heater. You got to install a heater, put that in, and of course then you have to have someone come out and hook it up, which I called an electrician. But after that's how it looked, front, back, and then it was time to stain it. So you can see there, I started staining it. It looked really nice when I was staining it, but I only did the front and the back, and to this day I still haven't done the round part. I need to really get out there and take care of that. Um, but of course I've used it multiple times. But I put my little symbol on the door there on the top. Inside, I've got a salt lamp way up on the top there, and some other things I put in it. So here's a look at the space that we've created outside for it. Got a little seating area, privacy thing, and a little seating area, and um, you can see when I come out, I sit there at night so I can watch my stars. And the door there inside. You got water where you can spritz the rocks to steam it up. I got a little floor mat, but I love it. I've been using it, and it's just wonderful. I'm happy again. Okay, so I'm in the sauna here. what I have are these little crystals. Let's see, I don't have any in there. But anyway, you take one of them. Oh, jeez. All you need is one. I made the mistake the first time. Put like 4 of them on there. You just grab one. Drop it on the fire. The rocks. Whew. Oh, spray it a little and sit back and breathe. It's like, oh man, it's a menthol. And it just opens you up, your airways up. And you just sit and breathe. Oh, it's so fantastic. Oh. That's my Himalayan salt lamp up there. Comes on when I turn on the stove. Barometer and hydrometer. That's my little sign over there. It tells you, sauna knowledge, it says. It's a bucket. It's got a bucket with a ladle. Just a little bit of water you put on there. Not that I need to heat it up anymore, but that causes a steam. I haven't hung this yet, but it's a little timer. It just flips up and down as a 15-minute timer, salt timer. The salt runs out. Woo, it's getting hot in here. Oh, that steam really heats it up for a minute. So right now it is, say it's 95 degrees. I'm not sure how to read that actually. Is it 95 or, no, it can't be 200. Over 200. But it might be, right? Out the steam. I don't know. I'm not sure how to read it. But anyway, that's my sauna. And it's been wonderful. Absolutely loved it. My hot tub is gone, but I get to sit in here. It's morning right now, and it's about 8:30 in the morning. So I had one last night before I went to bed, but I injured my shoulder, so I was in here last night, and I figured I'd come in this morning just to loosen it up and warm it up a little. It's a little chilly out today. Overnight, I think it got down to 40 something, but it warms up right away. But it's just really cool to come out and warm myself up and then be able to head back inside. But also, always got to have a lot of this on hand. You gotta rehydrate because I'm sweating. Obviously, I'm gonna show you myself. I'm naked and I'm fat and put on some weight this summer. Kind of works opposite here. In the summer, you kind of hibernate a little bit during the day because it's so hot out, and then as opposed to Minnesota where you hibernate in the winter because it's so cold. But I definitely got a few pounds to drop. But yeah, so this is my lovely sauna. You can see on my arm how sweaty I'm doing. Oh, look at that. Ooh. I love it. I love it. I love it. Bye.